Alright, here we are, game 82. We got Zach Greinke on the mound against Corey Kluber. It's going to be a fun one tonight after Justin Verlander's complete game shutout. Astros looking for the sweep. Won the first two games of the series. Greinke's going to have a hard time today trying to match what Verlander did last night, but he's going to try. Looks like it's a little bit too hot to have the roof open. Of course, the bullpen's fully ready to go because they had a day off yesterday. Greinke on the mound. Looks like this will be the starting lineup, just as usual, against the right-handed Corey Kluber. Leading it off in center field, George Springer. Hitting second in left field is Michael Brantley. Hitting third at second base is Jose Altuve. Yordan Alvarez, the DH, hitting cleanup. Yulieski Gurriel at first base, hitting fifth. Josh Reddick, the strong-armed right fielder, hitting sixth. And then Ledmus Diaz at shortstop, hitting seventh. Garrett Stubbs behind the dish is hitting eighth. And then Jeremy Pena, the young rookie third baseman, down there, hitting ninth. So it'll be a good one here, and if you watch the mid-season update, you can see Garrett Stubbs is in there instead of Martin Maldonado. We're going to start platooning them. So Garrett Stubbs against righties, and then Martin Maldonado against lefties. And that gives us the chance to have the righty-lefty, 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 righty lineup. That's going to be really good, especially with three batter minimums. On the mound for these Astros, Zach Greinke at 13-1 on the season with the 2.51 ERA. Let's get this one started here. Looks like they got Matt Duffy leading it off, and then Elvis Andrus hitting third for now. Got Nick Solak in there.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. The Astros look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Zach Greinke gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Standing in, Matt Duffy.
Matt Duffy's going to be the first man he faces today.
The American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Alright, let's get these shifts set up, and then we'll be ready to go. Oh, they're missing Willie Calhoun. That's who it is. I believe Select, so the right-handed hitter, yeah. Alright, Zach Greinke. Last game he pitched against the Twins was the only game that the Astros won in that Twins series. First pitch of the game from Zach Greinke. Fastball misses down low, 1-0.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty,
Greinke pitched 7 1/3 innings before they took him out in the 8th. Ended up getting the win in that one. Forget the final score, but it was a good game. Let's take a look at the Rangers lineup.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
Greinke, last game, the only run he gave up was to the second batter in the lineup. Max Kepler from the Twins hit a home run in the right center field over the Astros bullpen. After that, he didn't allow another hit till the 8th inning.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 quick outs here in the first.
His name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season, it's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches.
Great job by Greinke right there. Here comes Elvis Andrus.
So Elvis Andrus, the next to bat.
First pitch to him. Called strike 1 at 93 up in the zone.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Greinke isn't going to be thrown too hard. The fastest you'll see from his 93, maybe even 94.
Here it comes now.
He really has slowed down on the velo side of things. Now it's one out to left. Brantley's there. That'll end the top half of the first. Rangers go down 1-2-3. Astros coming back.
And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too, 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander zip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all 3 of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
George Springer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball.
Kluber's ERA is a little bloated here. Now whips a little high too, a 1.55. He's still an amazing pitcher out there on the mound.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings.
Kluber's down count to George Springer, 2-0.
And give this pitcher a chance to relax.
House line towards left field. That's going to be a base hit. George Springer taking Kluber into the outfield to start the game.
Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Michael Brantley now.
To show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Yeah, April was a bigger power month for Brantley. You can see only 3 home runs in the last 2 months. First pitch to Brantley. Sinker down and in. And Kluber's got a good sinker. So the Astros are going to have to watch out for those double play balls.
He's not trying to do
called strike 1.
But he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
On the year, Brantley has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number.
That one misses. 2-1. Take a look at the umpires here. Kenny Jansen on the plate. Mike Fillmore is back over there at first. Rusty Valentine at second. And then somebody else at third. 2-1 count now. George Springer at first. Throw over. Back in time.
You better make the adjustment.
Springer aboard here at first with nobody out.
There goes Springer to second. Chirinos throws it down, and it's going to be in time. Springer, after getting the leadoff single, gets thrown out at second. Just had a late jump, and then Chirinos had a good pitch to throw him out on. Now 1 away here in the first. Comes to 3-1 to Brantley. Taking for a called strike 2. Bat has not left his shoulders as he's gotten 5 straight sinkers. Comes a 3-2 to him. Called strike 3. Good cutter. Brantley watched his 6 pitches go right by him. Now 2 away here in the first for Jose Altuve.
Second baseman Jose Altuve. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line.
Altuve here. Great hitter, leading the AL and second baseman all-star votes. See what he goes to here. First pitch. Sinker misses down and out of the zone. He's going to swing at that sinker, even count 1. Kluber's not going to give him too many fastballs. This is a fastball hitting team. That cutter could be what they look for instead. But this being a fastball hitting team, they not getting too many fastballs is going to be tough for them. They can still win. They've shown that they can still come out and be solid against pitchers that don't stay with their fastball. But it's a little bit harder for them. As the Astros go down without any trouble. To the leadoff single, nobody's left on. Heading to the second inning. Still scoreless. Joey Gallo coming to bat here. He's had a slow season. Slow first half here. He hit 222 with only 10 home runs. First pitch from Greinke. He's going to foul it off. 0-1. And not only that, he's also second in the AL for most strikeouts. So not a good spot to be at. If you're Joey Gallo, here comes an 0-1 from Greinke. Hit hard to third. Pena has a hard time. Picks it up, throws first. Not in time. That's going to be an E5 on German Pena. It was just hit really hard and Pena couldn't keep up with it. He's going to put a runner on first to start the second inning.
Stepping in, Ronald Guzman. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Going back to Joey Gallo, the Rangers are really going to need him to step up if they're going to be good in the seasons to come. Joey Gallo's a big part of this lineup. And without him, they're really going to have some troubles. First pitch. Hit to right. Reddick didn't have a good jump on it, and it's going to curve just foul. That had a chance to be extra bases to bring in a run from first. Here comes 1-1 from Greinke. 0-1. Now 0-2 as the changeup's in there. So back-to-back changeups. Let's see what they go to here. Greinke's going to toss it over. Greinke comes set. Comes the 0-2. Popped up left side, but curves foul.
They may be hard-pressed to get the same sort of performance on the mound that they got yesterday, a complete game shutout, but something close would certainly give them a chance to complete a sweep.
Greinke working with a runner on first. Throws it over again. Back to top.
The beginning of things to come, and their starting pitcher could get them deep into this one as well.
Yeah, that was an amazing performance by JV yesterday. That one's fouled off. Greinke, though, he's a really solid pitcher as well. We'll see what he does. He may not go the complete game, but he could keep a shutout intact through 7 innings. Comes the 0-2 to Guzman. Swing and a miss on the changeup. Good pitch coming out of the zone. Now 1 away here in the second inning.
You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind.
Here comes Robinson Chirinos. Chirinos been with the Rangers for all but one season in his career. And one season being last season. Fouled us off the first pitch. Chirinos was with the Astros last year. That's other than that, he was with the Rangers his whole career. I'm sure he's back, happy to be back in that uniform. I think he's going to toss it over.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
On 1. Called strike 2 at 90 inside. See there, his 8-year career, 7 with the Rangers. Hits this one hard towards right. Reddick's going to pick it up and fire it to third. Runner's holding at second. 2 on with the 1 away as the Rangers get their first hit of the ball game. That pitch might have been down and out of the zone. And it was. Now runners on at first and second. First and second with 1 man gone for Rougned Odor. Greinke's looking for the ground ball here with 2 men on. First pitch to Odor. Called strike 1. The 2-seamer starts running away from him.
As a look, now the pitch.
Fouls off the changeup.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning makes it 2 away.
Watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and
Greinke's got 2 outs after the strikeouts. Now, here comes Hunter Cole. Really high up there for Rookie of the Year. First pitch to him is swung on a miss.
Jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
On 1. Fouls that one back. 0-2 now. Greinke's looking for back-to-back punch-outs to end the inning. Greinke will step off.
Step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it.
Steps off again here.
He doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back.
Greinke comes set. Checks runner. Comes home. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Back-to-back punch outs. 3 strikeouts in the inning. Greinke gets his 4th strikeout, which we had bottom half of the second. Rangers ran 2-1. Still scoreless as we had the bottom half. Yordan Alvarez coming up to lead off the second.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Yordan looking to drive something against this veteran arm out there. He takes first pitch inside and 1-0. Yordan, big power bat up there. The 1-0 pitch comes in and misses down low. Kluber down to the count 2-0. This isn't where you want to be at to him. See what he goes to here. Cutter misses away. 3 balls, no strikes.
Pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Not a place you want to be against Jordan. And he's going to take ball 4. First fastball of the day. This is down and in.
He lost his last time out, so he wants to get off.
Going to lead off walk. Here comes Yulieski Gurriel.
Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He was one of the stars.
Yuli Gurriel's got an 8-game hitting streak going.
In the victory.
Gurriel working with the run on it first. Nobody out. First pitch. Cutter called strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch could get super greedy right down the middle.
Astros working the pitch count here at 18 pitches so far with nobody out in the second. On 1 of Yuli. Sinker misses down low. Chops the curveball foul, and now he's down to count 1 and 2. And have to shorten up and protect here. See what they go to. 1-2. Pops up the cutter.
Duffy moving to his left.
Probably just wasn't expecting something to be up in the zone. Take a look at the Rangers defense here.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here was Josh Reddick. Astros are going to have to look for it to be up in the zone if they want to be successful here today. It's Allen hard to left field. That's going to be a base hit. 1 out and 2 men on. Here in the bottom of the second, here comes Aledmys Diaz. Diaz with the opportunity to drive in some runs.
And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Sinker down the middle. Reddick just put a good swing on it. Bring it the other way. That one's flown out to deep left field. That one's got a chance. Gallo's looking up. It's gone. Aledmys Diaz. Excuse me for that. 3 straight games with home runs. Astros take a 3-0 lead. Big swing there from the shortstop Aledmys Diaz. Astros are going to need all 3 of those runs. That's big. Puts another one into the Crawford boxes. Now 1 out, nobody on for Garrett Stubbs. Takes the cutter up in the zone for a called strike 1.
The Astros had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again and as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do,
cutter misses down low.
Things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Stubbs is a really fast catcher, which is not too common for that position. Here comes a 1-1 from Kluber. Stubbs is going to swing at the cutter inside. Now he's down to count 1 and 2. So 1-2 to Stubbs. And the swing and foul that one off.
And foul.
See if they stick to that cutter here with the 1-2 pitch. Grounded to first. And that's going to be the second out of the inning. Now with 2 away, here comes the 9 batter, Jeremy Pena.
So stepping in, Jeremy Pena will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
2 away here in the second. First pitch to Pena. First pitch swing is going to ground it foul to the left side.
Now the pitch.
Change up down and away, taking for a called strike 2.
Different philosophies on it. So Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want
Jeremy
to do
Pena
is
down the count. Here it comes from Kluber.
throw something down in the
Sinker
zone
misses
or
down
just
and in.
out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Pena down the count 1-2. Here it comes. Takes the curveball for a ball too. Kluber wanted that one.
It's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
Kluber's having a hard time already out there after the 3-run home run. Not getting that calls. Just making things harder on him. Here comes the 2-2. Changeup misses inside. That runs it full. George Springer on deck.
Driver's seat to now be in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Kluber's got it full. Here it comes. Grounded up the middle. Andrews picks it up. Fires across. That's going to end the second inning. Well, look at what Aledmus Diaz did here.
3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home
As
run.
Jeremy Pena put the charge into that one, making it 3-0 Houston on the 3-run home run. We go to the 3rd inning. Astros lead.
Digging in now, Nick Solak, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs.
First pitch from Greinke to start the 3rd inning.
Going
Going to hit that one down the line. That's going to be a base hit. He's going to go for 2. Reddick's got a cannon, but he's going to be able to get in there easily. Leadoff double here in the 3rd.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good.
Astros just got a 3-0 lead. They want to hold them here to nothing.
Instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double, getting
And now runner in scoring position with nobody out for Matt Duffy. Rangers are gonna have to come back in this one. They got a 3-0 deficit early on. With Zach Greinke out there, it's going to be tough to come back. After the leadoff double, they could get a little bit closer. Duffy was looking to at least advance the runner to 3rd, but on the pop-up there, he's not going to be able to do that. Comes Shin-Soo Choo.
To try and stay back a little bit more, let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush you.
So Greinke throws your first pitch.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Called strike 1 on the changeup. A lot of changeup so far today from Zach Greinke. That seems to be a really good pitch for him. And yeah, 13 changeups. And only 11 fastballs and then 2 seam fastballs. He's not used anything else other than the fastball and the changeup. 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Zach Greinke with 1 away in the 3rd. Chops it foul at the plate.
He's able to make contact and he'll get another chance.
1-2 is the count here. Here it comes. Changeup gets away from Stubbs. That's going to move a runner into scoring position. Wild pitch.
Tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it.
That one just bounced away from Stubbs. Now runners on third with one out. Comes the 2-2. Lifted towards shallow center. Springer's coming on. He'll make the catch. Runner's going to hold up at third. And Springer guns it home. Now 2 outs here in the third inning. Here comes Elvis Andrews. 0 for 1 today.
Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
What was I going to do here? Oh, shoot. I was going to do something. Forgot what it was. Greinke comes set with a runner on at third. First pitch to Andrews. Swung out and a miss on one.
Slider there as he's way out in front.
Two men gone here.
The 0-1 delivery.
Shot foul. Now 0-2 from Greinke. Looking for another strikeout. Strand the runner at third. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. They do strand him at third. Way to the bottom half of the third. Astros still lead it 3-0.
3-0.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Those are some scary stats there from Heidi Watney. We thank you for that. George Springer coming up to lead off the third. First pitch to him. He's going to swing and foul it off. Astros with the 3-0 lead here early on. Ludmus Diaz. Big 3-run shot last inning on 1 to Springer. I think that comes down inside. 1-0. Well, excuse me, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know what I'm
Springer hitting 340 now after that double early on in this game. 2-1 count. The third. Here it comes. Checks his swing. No swing. 3 balls and 1 strike. He's falling behind now. Gonna have to try not to walk him here. Leadoff walk would really hurt him. Here comes the 3-0. Excuse me, 3-1. Fouls it off. 3 balls and 2 strikes to George Springer. Here comes the count full. Sinker misses. Ball 4. That'll lead it off. Now here comes Michael Brantley with a runner on at first and nobody out.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out.
Michael Brantley 0 for 1.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking.
Pitch cutter misses inside, 1-0. Springer tried to steal back in the first inning, got thrown out. See what they do here with him.
Taking off is Springer.
Grounds it to second. Throw to first is in time. One away. Hit and run moves them to second base. We'll take a look at the Astros schedule coming up here. Astros got a 4-game series in Cleveland and then going into Washington. That's going to be a fun series out there in Washington. Before that 4-game series against the Indians. Astros, after this game, are going to have played 3 straight. They're going to be needing some days off. Allen lined out towards left center. That's going into the gap. That's going to bring home a run. Makes it 4-0 Houston as Jose Altuve gets a 1-out RBI double in the third.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run.
Now Jordan Alvarez coming up with the runner in scoring position. He was walking his first at-bat. That was a hanging curveball to Jose Altuve. First pitch, Alvarez tries to check his swing, and he did not hold it up. 0-1 now. Here it comes to Jordan. Sinker misses. Jordan leading the AL in doubles. Jordan's leading the league in a lot of things. Doubles, RBIs, batting average, home runs. Cutter for called strike 2. Now Jordan's down in the count still. So 1-2 to him. Grounded towards second. Odor's going to pick it up. Third first. Altuve moves to third. 2 away and a runner on at third for Yulieski Gurriel coming to bat here. He's going to look to drive in that 5th run of the ball game over there from third base.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chopped out last inning. That was first out. Here comes first pitch to him. And he's going to swing and hit this one foul and out of play.
Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Gurriel is hitting over 350. Up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty?
On to Yuli. Pops it up towards the right side. Looks like that's going to do it, and it will.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play.
First quarter of this ball game is over as the Astros add on one more as Altuve picks up RBI double. Astros lead by 4 as we head to the 4th inning. Joey Gallo coming to bat to lead off the 4th inning here.
After reaching on an error his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That Greinke's now throwing 2 sliders. Other than that, it's just change up fastball, change up fastball. He throws change up for ball 1 to start this at bat. Throwing a 2-seamer a couple times. So 1-0 to Stubbs. Mostly it's been the 4-seam fastballs. You see it there. Even count at 1. See what he goes to here. Fastball or changeup. Curveball at 67. Comes from the moon for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Pena coming over for it. He'll make this play. That one wasn't hit nearly as hard as the last one. Now 1 away in the 4th.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department.
Ronald Guzman coming up. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout back in the 2nd inning. First pitch to him.
Shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
This is just high. 1-0. 0 for 3 last game, like many of his teammates against JV. 1-0. Strike one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Greinke's thrown now all of his pitches at least once. But like I said, that's just at least once. So he fouls off that one 1-2. That changeup and fastball mix has been the biggest thing today for Greinke. Well, we see what he goes to here. Fastball just misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Greinke coming in with his 43rd pitch of the game. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So he gets another one. 6th of the game. Now 2-away in the 4th.
That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Greinke now with 2 men gone. Here comes Robinson Chirinos. Pitch change up, misses down low.
A base hit in his first trip.
And a single back in the 2nd inning.
Now the 1-0.
Here it comes. Fastball misses up and out of the zone. 2-0. I don't know how many times he's been in a 2-0 count in this game. Greinke's gotten a lot of strikes in there. I believe this is the first 2-0 count for Greinke. Here comes the 2-0. Called strike 1. Chirinos had the Rangers' first hit in his last at-bat.
Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
See if they go to the changeup here again on 2-1. And they do. Fouls it off. Even count at 2. And the whole arsenal open here. Here comes 2-2. Slider swung on a miss. Strike 3. 7. Strikeouts through 4 innings. Bottom half of the 4th's coming up. Rangers still down by 4. It's 4-0.
Houston, welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in.
There's Addy Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Josh Reddick coming up to bat here to start the 4th inning. Had a single back in the 2nd. Looking to do the same here to start the 4th. First pitch. Curveball down and away, misses. 1-0. The base hit Reddick had was a sinker. In the middle of the zone, here comes a 1-0 to him. Al's line towards right center field. That's going to be a base hit to start the 4th. 2 hits for Reddick in this one. That one on another sinker. Right over the middle part of the plate.
He knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start
Miss Diaz.
completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Let's take a look at what they threw Diaz. They threw him. That's sort of. Hey, look here. He's thrown. Kluber's thrown 1 fastball. 1 fastball today, and that was one that Diaz hit out. Sinker's in there for a call strike 1. Well, wait a minute. No. Because I'm pretty sure that his first. No, it couldn't have been a fastball because. Couldn't have been a fastball because. He's throwing more than one. He would have thrown more than one fastball then, because I don't know. Maybe it was the cutter that he threw.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, I think it was a cutter that Diaz hit out for a home run.
It's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch.
Now nobody out and a runner on at first with the even count. Now 1 apiece to Ludmus Diaz.
The 1-1.
Lined out towards second, but right at him. That'll be the first out of the 4th inning. Is after the home run, Diaz lines out to second. Now Garrett Stubbs coming up with the runner on at first.
Striding in, Garrett Stubbs. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double
On out.
is in order.
On with the 4th.
The way this defense is,
Owens hit foul to the left side. Kluber's at 55 pitches so far in the 4th. On 1 swing on a miss, on 2.
He's quickly in the hole 0-2. Stubbs, a California-born ball player. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2000s.
Stubbs was just too late on the sinker over the middle. Cutter misses inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
There are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-2.
Stubbs down in the count.
Now a ball
Swings and
lined
fouls
on
off that one.
side. Foul.
Stubbs being really late out here. Another sinker over the heart of the plate, and he just fouls it off. 1-2.
Lifted down
Now
the
it's
line
hit
in
foul
left.
as well.
And that will end up a foul ball.
Granted, he does not want to end up putting one on the ground.
Again,
1-2.
1-2. Danny
Checks the swing on the high cutter.
2-2.
Job to lay that one off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Clipper looking for the double play ball. Here it comes.
Got him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup. That'll be the 2nd out of the 4th and Kluber's 2nd strikeout of the game.
At the plate, Jeremy Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Corey Kluber's the reason I don't play online. 2 away and running on at first. The 2 men gone. First pitch to Pena.
On its way.
Fastball misses down low. 2nd fastball of the game for Kluber. Like I said earlier, the Rangers, the Astros are a big fastball hitting team. They look for the fastball, and whenever they get it, they try to drive it. Though they do hit a lot of off-speed pitches. They do hit everything. Fastball is just what they're always seeming to be on. 1-2 is a curveball misses. Well, swung on and missed by Pena. 1-2 to him now. See what they throw him here. Go back to the curveball or the sinker. Cutter's grounded to short. Andrews to second. That'll do it for the 4th. Astros trying to run at first. 5th inning's coming up as the Astros lead it by 4. It's 4-0 Houston.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by.
Heidi Watney after talking to the Rangers manager.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi.
Rougned Odor here. 0 for 1 today with the punch out. This last at bat, he's back in the 2nd inning as he leads off the 5th. First pitch to him. Changeup misses down and out of the zone. For the 1-0 pitch, here comes Greinke with the 1-0. Fouled off, evens count up at 1. The way Greinke's pitching, if he keeps at it, they may send him. Try to get the complete game shutout here. It'd be amazing. Back-to-back days with back-to-back complete game shutouts. That changeup misses out of the zone. Greinke looking good as 2nd strike. 2-1. Swung on a miss. 2-2 now.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
2-2. Nobody out. 5th inning. Here comes a pitch from Greinke. Just misses with the changeup, and that makes the count full.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
See what Greinke comes with here. 3-2. Just misses away. Leadoff walk to start the 5th inning.
Loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now, after the leadoff walk, Rangers have a better chance of driving a run here to start this game. As we go and take a look at... oh, that's right. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the amount of fans here tonight. 41,000 fans here. You saw back there the Astros have minimum packed full capacity here. First pitch, Hunter Cole. Called strike one.
The number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
1 count there.
The 0-1.
Now it's grounded to first. Gurriel to Diaz. Back to Gurriel, and that's going to be a double play. After the leadoff walk, double play makes it 2-way in the 5th inning. That is not what you want whenever you're down by 4 against a guy like Greinke. You don't want to capitalize on the leadoff walk, and then whenever you get the double play to get 2-way, that's just a big mood killer there. Comes Nick Solak here with 2-way in the 5th. First pitch to him. Slider's in there for a called strike one. Greinke gets a sign. Into the windup. Pitch. Swung on a miss. 0-2. A lot of swings and misses here in this game. Greinke looking for another strikeout. He fouls off that one. Thing about Greinke going with a complete game shutout is he hasn't really thrown too many 100-pitch games. Called strike 3 on the 2-seamer down. That's going to be Greinke's 8th punch out of the game. Out of the game here is the Astros lead it by 4. Rangers still scoreless. Here we go to start the 5th. Top lineup coming up. Springer, 1 for 1 today. Had a walk in his last at-bat. You see there, Springer's actually gone 7 for 8 in this series. Let's see what Kluber goes to. First pitch here. He's going to pop that one foul. No play.
No chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Springer 7 for 18 against Kluber in his career. Here's the 0-1. Curveball misses outside. Even count of 1 apiece. Astros looking to add on to this 4-run lead here in 5th inning. Called strike 2 on the curveball.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here.
Springer down in the count.
Or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the
pitch inside. He went around since Mike Fillmore at first. That'll be the 3rd strikeout of the game for Corey Kluber.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell. So
and now 1 away to start the 5th inning. The Rangers bullpen, Rafael Montero warming up out there. Here comes Michael Brantley with 1 away and nobody on. Frankie out for 2 today. First pitch to him. Fastball up and in. Brantley with 11-year career here in the major leagues. 9 of those years being with Cleveland, and now this is his second with Houston. After this, he's going into free agency. He grabs this one to short. Andrews picks it up, fires across. They say that he got him. Astros may take a look at it, and they will. Dusty Baker calls time. They're going to look at the replay before they try to challenge it here. Whereby Andrews was real close. We'll see here. And it looks like they are not going to challenge it. The call is out. 2 away in the 5th inning. Here comes Jose Altuve. Had that double a couple innings ago. First pitch from Kluber is fouled off. Kluber now at 72 pitches after that one.
2 out, nobody on.
Altuve hits this one deep to left. That one's off the wall. Gallo picks it up and fires it in. Altuve is going to get into second base with a 2-out double in the 5th. Altuve was looking for 2 off the bat. You see him really hustling to get in there. Here comes the Rangers skippers. Looks like they're going to go to the bullpen. Kluber pitched pretty solid. He just... that 3-run home run's what really killed him. And then Altuve coming up with the RBI double. And they're going to go to Rafael Montero out of the bullpen. Montero has appeared in every game of this series. Give me a second. Alright, so I'll be back here in a little bit. Just give me a minute here. Alright, and we are back. So I had to take out the trash here. First pitch to Jordan. Slider outside. After the 2-out double by the Astros, Jordan's looking to drive him in. And he did swing that one, 1-1. Montero pitched a lot in that first game. Whenever the Rangers had to go to the bullpen quite early. I think it was 4 innings. Oh, missed it inside. And then pitched an inning last game. 2-1 count to Jordan. Here it comes to him. Allen's hit hard to center field. That's going to get down in front of Chu. Altuve is coming around to score. And he will. Astros take a 5-0 lead. And an RBI single by Jordan Alvarez.
And that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
Now Yuli Gurriel up. 0 for 2 today. He's got a runner on at first. That's the sound of that bat from Jordan's hit there. That one's going into the gap. That's going to be a base hit. Jordan may score. He's rounding third. No throw home, and Jordan's going to score. Back-to-back-to-back hits makes it 6-0 Astros. Now Josh Reddick coming up with 2 outs and another runner in scoring position.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Reddick hits this one deep to right, but it's going to curve foul and out of play. Definitely had the distance to be around Chipper, but just stayed foul. On 1, 2 men gone. Runner in scoring position. Reddick swings and fouls that one off. Comes down to the count 0-2. Reddick looking to drive in that runner from second. He's 2 for 2 today. See what they throw him now. On 2-2. Here it comes. Fastball misses up high.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now Reddick takes another one. Change up down and out of the zone.
2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Slider misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ledmus Diaz is on deck. Runners, base is open at first. They could go ahead and work around him here. Yuli with the lead from second. He grounds it to third. Duffy throws it over to first. That's going to end the 5th. Astros get 2 more runs. Runners stranded at second. We're done with 5-6 innings coming up. Astros now lead by 6-0.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy
to lead off the 6th inning. Matt Greinke out there, only 60 pitches so far.
Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
We'll see how deep Greinke can go into this one. Greinke gets his sign. First pitch. Slider's hit deep but foul to the left side. 0-1. Fastball misses inside. Greinke looking for another shutout inning here. 2-seamers in there, 1-2. A lot of fastballs and changeups, as we've said a lot tonight. He could go back to that changeup here. 1-2 from Greinke. Grounded to short. Diaz picks it up. Fires across. And he gets the out. 1 away. here in the sixth inning.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So one away.
Shin-Soo Choo going to come up with one away in the sixth. 0 for 2 today. See what he throws him. First pitch from Greinke. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Called strike two on the two-seamer. Greinke's got another 0-2 count.
So far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Looking for another strikeout here. 0-2 pitch coming home. Fastball misses up and in.
Bases are empty, one man out.
One, two from Greinke. He's fouled off. Choo's a solid batter. He's a veteran hitter. He's been out there for a long time. Been in the league for many, many years. 1-2. Hit hard towards right center field. That's going to be a base hit. He's going to hold up at first, though. Diaz tried to dive and knock it down, but that was out of his reach.
Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside.
Back foot slider just ended up hanging over the plate. One out knock here. Now Elvis Andrews steps to the plate. Runner on at first base. First pitch from Greinke. Now it's flying out to right field. That's going to be a fair ball. It's going to bounce over the wall. Ground rule double. Second and third. One away. Joey Gallo coming to bat. They're going to hold up four fingers here. Like they're going to intentionally walk Gallo. Ronald Guzman's coming up with one away. And bases loaded. Astros look for a double play ball. I need one bad. First pitch from Greinke. Grounded foul to the right side. Greinke working with the shutout here in the sixth. He got bases loaded though. All one from Guzman. Grounded foul again. Down 0-2. He's going to be looking changeup here. Here it comes. Changeup does come in, but it misses in the dirt. 1-2. Greinke could go back to it though. 1-2. Call strike three. Slider. In the zone. Ninth punch out of the game in the sixth inning. Great pitch. Now there's two outs and bases still loaded. First pitch Robinson Chirinos, who steps in. Fastball misses. Greinke wanted that one. 1 ball, no strikes to Chirinos. Greinke looking to strand the Rainers on. Chopped in front of the plate. Stubbs picks it up, fires it to first. And they're going to strand the bases loaded. That's going to end it. Rangers strand the bases loaded. Bottom six comes up. Astros still lead it 6-0.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
Diaz now, nobody out in the sixth. First pitch to him. deep left field, long gone. Aledmus Diaz with his second home run of the game.
It's a solo shot for Aledmus Diaz.
First pitch swing and puts it into the Crawford boxes.
To 7-0.
Oh my goodness, this is just an onslaught from these Houston hitters.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about
oh my word.
Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
You cannot throw that pitch to this guy right now. Correa is injured, but Diaz is really making up for him. First pitch to Stubbs, who steps in. He's going to line that one into right field for a base hit.
In for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's gonna have
a lot of base hits here. A lot of loud contact off Montero. Jeremy Pena with the runner on at first. Rangers have Cody Allen up in the bullpen. See what they do here. First pitch to Pena. He grounds this one to third. Diving stop by Duffy. Throw to second in time. Throw to first. And they got him at first. Amazing stop by Matt Duffy at third. We're going to take another look at that. That was just an amazing play. Looks like a base hit down the line. Duffy just... Duffy just makes this amazing sliding stop, and then from his rear end comes up. Throws it on to second where Odor picks it up. And he's got a cannon, so he just fires across to first. Just in time for the out. Now 2 outs here for George Springer coming to bat.
First pitch on its way.
Popped up towards second. It'll be caught. That'll end the 6th inning. Aledmus Diaz, though. Second home run of the game.
One more for the Astros,
gives the Astros one more, makes it 7-0 Houston.
Third of the order, 7, 8, 9, due up to start the 7th. It's the Astros 7 and the Rangers nothing. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rougned Odor.
It doesn't look very promising.
Diaz now has 4 home runs in this 3-game series.
Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
Greinke's still out there with 76 pitches to start the 7th. First pitch to Odor. Called strike 1 on the changeup. 0-1.
There's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Ball's 1 strike from Greinke. Takes strike 2.
And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider.
Greinke gets a sign. For back-to-back breaking pitches, they go to the changeup or the fastball here. 0-2. Fouls off the changeup.
May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Like they said, Odor looked like he was looking fastball there. Greinke gets a sign. Greinke into the windup with another 0-2. Fouls it off. I believe only one curveball. Let's take a look here. Only one curveball, yeah, from Zach Greinke tonight. It was a strike. It was swung on and missed by Joey Gallo. Here comes the 0-2. Changeup misses way down and way that time. Makes it 1-2 now. 1-2 from Greinke again. Next ball 2. Runs the count even here. They're really working his pitch count here. Greinke now at 82 pitches. I don't know if he's going to be able to go all 9 innings here, guys. 2-2 count from Greinke as he's in the windup. Sliders hit hard to the left side. Pena picks it up, throws it to first, throws not in time and offline. That's going to be a base hit for Rougned Odor. That was hit hard and pulled Diaz to his right in the shift. He just couldn't make the play. Now nobody out in the run at first. First pitch to Cole. Called strike one on the fastball.
No hits to this point.
Cole 0 for 2 today.
0-1, here it comes.
0-1 is swung on a miss.
Strike, and now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
To get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
0-2 from Greinke. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 10 strikeouts for Zach Greinke.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series.
Greinke just setting them down.
This guy so far.
He gets another strikeout. There was Nick Solak, the runner still on the first base. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the fastball.
Ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1.
Greinke looking for another 2-ball here. Even count at 1.
Greinke still working on a shutout.
1-1 pitch. Called strike 2 on the fastball. Greinke comes set. Checks his runner. Comes home. Curveball's hit back up the middle for a base hit. Now 1 away and 2 men are on base.
This might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively.
Curveball just hung over the plate and Nick Solak drove it back up the middle. For a big base hit here. Top of the lineup coming up, Matt Duffy coming to bat 0 for 3 today. Rangers still down by 7. They could make that 6 with a base hit here.
But haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch to Duffy. Taken for ball 1.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card,
1-0. That pitch may have been in the zone there. 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Duffy's trying to drive in the runner from second. Comes to even count here. Chopped foul at the plate. He's down 1-2. Greinke at 93 pitches so far. There's a 1-2. Now it's flown out towards right. Runner's tagging up. And he's going to stay there at second with Reddick's cannon out there. He doesn't want to test him. Now 2 outs. And here comes Shin-Soo Choo. 2 men still on base.
Next for the Rangers, Shin-Soo Choo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
First pitch to Choo. Called strike 1.
Gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
Greinke working with 2 men gone and 2 men on. It's 2 away in the 7th. Fastball to Choo, misses inside. Even count at 1. Strike 2 from Greinke. At 97 pitches so far.
There is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Ready on
1-2. Fouls off the fastball. Greinke comes set. 1-2 again to Chew. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 11 strikeouts through 7 innings. 99 pitches. That could be it for Greinke. 7th inning stretch coming up as the Rangers down by 7. Still 7-0 Houston.
Last half of the 7th here, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
Michael Brantley coming up. Rafael Montero still out there to start the 7th. Despite giving up now, what's that, 3 runs, I believe? First pitch from Montero.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Swung on and missed on the changeup. Not a great pitch to swing out there.
As a right-hander's begun to warm up out there.
On 1 count in the bottom of the 7th. Changeup that time misses.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Smoke to right. That's a base hit. Michael Brantley leads off the 7th with his first hit of the baseball game.
Until the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Looks like Brantley's got another hitting streak getting started up here. Started this month and just ended in that Twins series, a 23-game hit streak. Excuse me, a 25-game hit streak.
He hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one.
Comes Altuve here with nobody out in the 7th and a runner on. It's a pair of doubles on the day. 1 RBI, looking for 1 more here. First pitch. Slider's in there for a call, strike 1. Good front door slider from Rafael Montero. On 1 now. Misses. Take a look. Rangers have 2 men in the bullpen. Cody Allen and Nick Goody out there. One to Altuve. Now it's thrown out towards center field. Chew's going back on it, and it's over his head. It's going to be a ground rule double. Altuve's 3rd double of the game.
If the ball hadn't hopped over the wall, they might have held the runner at 3rd because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at
now here comes Cody Allen here.
No outs after the ground rule double.
Cody Allen,
as he's going to face Jordan Alvarez with nobody out and 2 men on base in the 7th inning. Scary guy to face here. See if they just work around him. They probably will. First pitch, sinker, misses down and out of the zone.
a hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Don had RBI single earlier on after Altuve's last double. 1-0, sinker, strike 1. Don checks a swing on it. The way it's looking, Diaz may get another at bat. Has a chance to make it 3 home runs in this game. 1-1 count to Jordan. Gonna pop it up towards 3rd. Duffy's under it. That'll be the first out of the 7th inning. Stranding still 2 men in scoring position for Yuli Gurriel.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position.
The Rangers bullpen, Luis Garcia. One other guy out there.
Yuli Gurriel hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
First pitch to Gurriel.
From the stretch.
Fastball misses away. Gurriel had an RBI double in his last at bat. Astros can make this a 9-0 game here real quick. Fastball up and away, misses.
Nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field.
One big swing, Gurriel can make this a 10-0 game here. There's a 2-0 to him. Strike one as that one's in there. Astros have their bullpen active. Jose Alvarez and Jared Hughes out there. That one's lined into the... Oh no, that's caught. Altuve came off the bag. He gets back in time. Safe at second. That looked like it was going into the gap, but Elvis Andrus just made an amazing jumping grab. Now 2 men still in scoring position with 2 away in the 7th for Josh Reddick. Reddick looking to drive in those runners. First pitch. Curveball misses down and out of the zone.
Second and third, 2 away.
1-0 now. Pulling out towards center field. That looks like that's going to get him out of it. Shoes under it, and they will. Astros trying 2 men in scoring position. 8th inning's coming up. 3, 4, and 5 coming to bat for the Rangers. Jose Alvarez coming out of the pen for the Astros. That's going to be it for Zach Greinke. Worked 7 innings of shutout baseball. Struck out 11 batters. And no runs allowed, of course. It was Elvis Andrus who started off against the left-handed pitcher.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this evening.
Alvarez comes set. First pitch from him. Hit hard to Pena. He picks it up. Throws across. 1 away to start the 8th. Look what Greinke did here again. 6 hits allowed, 2 walks. One of those walks were intentional. 99 total pitches from left-handed Joey Gallo against Jose Alvarez. This is probably who they sent Alvarez out there to face. Him and then Ronald Guzman is on deck. Gallo's 0 for 2, 0 for 9 in the series. Looking to try to get his first hit of the series. All one to him is fouled off. 0-2.
Alvarez is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage.
0-2. Just misses down low.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Changeup misses. Even count here at 2.
This one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by
Alvarez comes in and Gallo fouls it off. Two. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Gallo's now 0 for 10 in this series. Now here comes Ronald Guzman, who's 0 for 3. It's 2 outs in the 7th. Excuse me, the 8th. Rangers looking to get something going here with 2 away. First pitch curveball misses.
Sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it.
1-0.
Is excited. They're all out in full force.
Fouls it off. Even count at 1.
Hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Alvarez benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready.
Grounded to the left side. Pena picks it up. Fires across. That's going to end the 8th inning. Astros hold them to another 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 8th coming up. Diaz, Stubbs, and Pena coming to bat for the Astros.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
Aledmus Diaz.
Having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First pitch to the 2-homer Aledmus Diaz. First pitch to him is going to miss inside. Diaz, of course, looking for homer number 3 in the game. Fouls it off. Fastball up in the zone, just a little behind it. Diaz home runs came on a cutter up in the zone from Corey Kluber. And then a 2-seam fastball right down the middle from Rafael Montero. 2-1 count to Diaz. Allen's grounded towards shirt. That one's not getting out of here, though. At first, one away. And there comes Garrett Stubbs. 1 for 3 today. Hitting only .217 on the season. 5 for 23 in the season. He looks to add to that here. First pitch. Chopped over the pitcher's head. He makes the glove on it. Throw to first. Just in time. 2 away now in the 8th inning. If that got by the pitcher, that could have been a base hit with Stubbs' speed. Either way, 2 outs now. Jeremy Pena coming to bat. 0 for 3 today.
Jeremy Pena.
First pitch to Pena. Called strike 1 on the fastball down and away. Floated out towards right field. That looks like that's going to do it for the 8th. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still lead by a touchdown and a field goal. 9th inning is coming up. 6, 7, and 8 coming back for the Rangers.
Chris Davinsky comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Chris Davinsky coming out of the pen here for the Astros. First man he's going to face is Robinson Chirinos to start the 9th inning.
They face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch from Davinsky. Fastball misses outside. Davinsky looking to get 3 outs here to end this one. So the first pitch miss. Here comes the 1-0 from Davinsky. That one's swung on a miss. Change up, strike 1.
Fouled away.
Fouls that one back. Chirinos down the count. 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
Davinsky's coming to the plate here. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Change up in the dirt, and Stubbs throws it to first. Rangers down to their final 2 outs.
Our coordinating producer Chris Gill tells me in my headset to tell you not to miss our post-game highlights. That'll come your way at the conclusion of matters here this afternoon, right here on the show.
Bergnet Odor now 1 away in the 9th.
This at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk.
First pitch from Davinsky. Deep to right. That one's destroyed. Reddick's just going to watch it fly. And there goes a shutout as the Texas Rangers finally get on the board here in the 9th, making it a 7-1 ball game.
Number 140 for his career, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great
It's a hanging changeup to a good hitter. Good power hitter.
Offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Thing was a moonshot. Now one man gone here in the ninth. Hunter Cole coming to bat. First pitch to Hunter. Astros bullpen has been active. They have Jared Hughes out there. He's warming up.
The 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Swing and
a miss. 0-2 to Hunter Cole. Fastball misses inside. Still ahead in the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Popped up, foul territory. No play. He's still trying to get that third out here. He's going to step off, look for another pitch. Do it again.
Now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch.
Still doesn't like it.
Here he'll step off and rethink things.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on the slider. Davinsky finally got something he wanted. Now 2 away. Makes Solak here with 2 men gone. First pitch to Solak. Called strike 1.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Rangers down to their final one. 0-2 from Davinsky. This is in the dirt. 1-2. Davinsky looking for strike 3. Here comes 1-2 again. Tall strike 3. That's gonna do it. Astros end this one with the 1, 7-1 final score.
7-1 the final today.
After losing the series to the Twins, Astros come out and sweep the Texas Rangers.
His league best 14th win, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So
Good job by Greinke to go 7 shutout. It's tough that they couldn't keep that shutout going.
MLB The Show.
Nevertheless, though, Astros still take the win. Great game here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the highlight reel. We'll start it off in the bottom of the second where Ledmus Diaz had a 3-run home run to left field that really got him started. Made it 3-0 in the second. And Jose Altuve doubled to left center field and drove in, I believe it was Springer from second, making it 4-0 Houston. And then Greinke got his 8th punch out on Nick Solak back in the 5th inning. See, he watched the fastball go right by him. Jordan hit one to center field in the bottom of the 5th for an RBI single after Altuve got the 2-out double. And then Gurriel doubled to left center. That drove in Jordan, making it a 7-0 game. In the bottom of the 6th, Ledmus Diaz got his 2nd home run of the day. He hit that one to left, making it 7-0 Houston. And then Pena grounded one down the line, and then Matt Duffy with amazing stop. They ended up turning 2 on that. Just an amazing play by Matt Duffy to get the double play. And Hunter Cole struck out, swinging at the fastball as Greinke blew it by him for his 10th strikeout of the game. In the 9th inning, Odor homered out to right, giving the Rangers their first run of the ball game. Made it 7-1. Right before Nick Solak ended up striking out on a slider on the outside part of the plate to end the ball game. Great pitch there from Dravinsky. That'll do it here, though. Final score of this game, 7-1 as the Astros take the win. Astros with 12 hits to the Rangers 7. Astros ended up pulling out with 1 error in the game. When it goes to Zach Greinke, working 7 innings of shutout baseball, allowed 6 hits and a pair of walks, struck out 11. Loss goes to Corey Kluber, only able to work 4 2/3, allowing 5 runs on 6 hits and 2 pair of walks, 3 strikeouts. Player of the game honors go to Ledmus Diaz, as he was 2 for 4 with a pair of home runs. If it weren't for Diaz, this game would final score would be 3-1, as he drove in 4 of their 7 runs. That'll do it for this game, though. Next game will be in Cleveland for the Houston Astros. On the mound for the Astros will be Lance McCullers Jr. He'll be facing up against Jordan Montgomery. That's going to be an interesting one. We'll see you for that one tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this one.